Okay. Um, let's see. First thing you'd want to do is you'd want to shock that box and then check to see where the Mr. box is, where it's over there in the infirmary or whatever. The second thing you'd want to do after I adjust my um, sensitivity, that unlocks the double points. You can check to see if the warden's key is in the door. Right now I'm just showing you the map of the prison. And then for the Easter egg, the 9 through 5, or the Rusty Kid chunk, the whiskey bottles around the map. And sorry if you hear the clinks around me. Trey's playing Grand Theft Auto right next to me. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I get the double points. You shoot the zombies 8 times in the legs, then knife them once. I missed there, but anyway. Knife or trim 8 times in the legs, 1 ammo clip, then rebuild the barrier with your double points as much as you can possibly get out of your double points. Rebuild barriers, and then to get the Hell's Retriever, you need to feed all 3 dogs, which there's one right next to me, which you'll see in a minute. And so you can check to see if the warden's key through the door. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but you can. Yeah. So the warden's key is right there. So you just need to go into Afterlife and shock up there, shock that, and then to shock the warden's key, there's a box up there. And I go into Afterlife, and then what you would do is go up there, you can shock it right through there, and then shock that box, and shock the warden's key, which I think I fail a couple times, not being able to get in, and I make it a close call. Anyway, if I'm like all others, it's hard to get through there. And I make it through the last second to get the warden's key. And then there's a part down there in the showers that you can get in the laundry room, which you have to unlock first. That's one thing you have to make sure about. I was trying to hurry him up by pushing him, but didn't help very much. And anyway, so you need to bring the zombie over to the showers and unlock that. Then there's a box over there you need to shock to open that, or yeah, to start that. Do you want to turn back on or something? I might be up there. Oh, sorry about that. You have to go into Afterlife, shock that box, whatever it's called, then revive yourself. This is a way just to get the maximum number of points you can in round 1. You need to go over there and start the washer. That's one thing you need to do. And then there's this time thing where you can just train them. You don't need to shoot them. It is a time thing. You can just wait like a minute, I think it is. And I killed the zombie, but it still stayed round 1, which is weird. It spawns in a whole bunch of zombies, and it's kind of like a mini challenge things. But when you're 2-player, it spawns a Brutus. Unfortunately. Anyway, see, there's a time thing. You can just run around in circles for however long it is. You can see my amazing running skills. And then bring the zombies up there. And I figured out that there was a lot of zombies. So I decided to take up there. Wasn't the smartest idea of mine. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Then you just get the double points. You do what you did in round 1, and by the time you end, you can have a lot of points. But watch out, there's usually a nuke that happens, which I got. I think I got a nuke at the end. And hold on. I got a nuke at the end on like the last zombie. Sorry about that. I think I got the nuke on the one after that. Yes, a nuke usually drops, which will give you slightly more points. I think I had like 7,000 when I finished. I don't know, I can't read it from the screen. You can go down there and grab your part. And now you can just run upstairs. You got the shirt. Alright. And then I ran over to feed the dog, I believe. I don't remember. This was recorded a few days ago. Yeah, I did. Troy says. Okay. So, when you open up that one door, it'll open up the other, vice versa. And right there on the toilet seat, that's where a crystal skull is for when you have the Hell's Retriever. There's a dog. And you feed the dog like 6 zombies. 6 or 7. Troy says. Anyway. 6 or 7 zombies depending. A cool trick you can do is if you throw grenades in this lava, I bet you everybody knows it, you get a free 20 points. I think it's an Easter egg. Most people think it's just for... I don't know what for. Anyway, I kind of adjusted it. Yeah, you can hear Trey talking right next to me. Kind of adjusted it and then... See, I already have enough to pack a punch and I'm on round 2. So if you just feed the dog, it can be anywhere on that premises, like long as it's nearby. You can feed him. There's 3 dogs around the map. There's one on the docks. There's one right where I am right now, and then there's one. And then there's one by the roof on the way to the roof. And yeah, I got a max ammo there. I'm very sure everyone knows all the perk locations and stuff. This is just a video for noobs. Anyway. I wasn't counting how many zombies there were, but I know there's a lot that you defeat him, unfortunately. But the Hell's Retriever is a one-hit kill to like round 14? Something like that. And then you get the Hell's Redeemer if you go to the bridge and kill like 30 zombies or a wave, something like that. And then travel back and go into Afterlife, like get your Hell's Redeemer, actually. And I go up here, unlock that, that costs 2,000. Go into Afterlife to shock the gondola. And I go into Afterlife to shock the gondola, then shock Electric Cherry. I always get confused which ones it's on. Go revive yourself. I think I went to buy Electric Cherry. Then you run to the gondola to go get points at the docks and to feed one of the dogs. And there's Juggernog, which you have to go into Afterlife for. But the only bad thing about Mob the Dead is that you have to go into Afterlife for every single part and every single perk, which is really stupid. So if you're on single player, then you only get 3 around, unless you go down. But that gunlock costs 750 points, and Jug is just straight beneath you pretty much. You have to go to Afterlife to get it, like most of the other parts. So yeah, you have to go to Afterlife to get it, unfortunately. Right there is the Afterlife box. You can go into Afterlife and I was confused where I am. And shock the Juggernaut. And I spent it on like nothing. It was useless. I've got Jug and I got that. Be careful jumping down there because if you don't have Jug, I've gone down many times. Unfortunately, I don't know why it kills you. It kills you instantly. Like you jump down and it just kills you. I was playing 2-player and I jumped down I jumped down and I just immediately died in it. I didn't even get a chance to get revived. So there's the second dog location, as you can see, unless you're blind. And once I get like 100 subscribers, I'll do some more Mob of the Dead and other DLC maps, because I got all the maps. So if you guys want a specific map, just comment saying which map you want. And I didn't realize there was a zombie behind me because I was like itching my nose. So, yeah, nah, got the last zombie. This is a little training route I do every once in a while. I don't train down here very much. It's a dangerous place. They spawn like everywhere. I don't think I showed you the second bottle, but it's right there to the left behind those things, those crates. And you can get that, and then there's another one up by the roof, by the dog, by the bathtub. And so it's very easy to do that song. It's kind of cool just to mess around. It's that Rusty Cage song by Johnny Cash. Sorry about that. I don't know whether I just went down or if I went into Afterlife. You have to shock all those parts. Things to get the Warden's office part, otherwise it'll shock you and you can't get it. I go and revive myself. I already have 5,200 points still around 5. Okay. So yeah. To get this next part, you have to be in Afterlife. You have to unlock it, which I was completely new, and I did not unlock it. Be aware that's something you do have to do, and otherwise you won't be able to get it. I went to Afterlife, then I just realized it when I was on my way down, which was really stupid. But yeah, so just you have to go into Afterlife to get the part after you unlock it. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, you have to go into Afterlife to get it. And Merry Christmas.